Welcome to your 5 minutes of self-care. So today from Germany, where I grew up, this is Siegburg, a small town. I finished my high school here, and coming back is always nice because going home to mommy and rest. So last week I've been quite busy with work, and we spoke about transitions the week before. The week before that, we spoke about walking off the beaten track. How are the transitions going? How is it to wobble around and not knowing where to go? Uncertainty is obviously the key. And maybe you notice you will always come back to your old way of being or life, like the same old habits. And when you become aware and you realize, nope, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to do exactly the opposite. I used to run a lot of events in my past and used to be this work hard, play hard kind of person. Or lack of sleep, and you go out, have fun with friends, you go drinking. And these are old habits that I've been doing for almost over 20 years. And when you suddenly realize, okay, wait a minute, I feel a bit tired, so I meditate because I know 15 minutes of meditation compensates for 2 hours of sleep. Yes, scientifically proven. And when I'm like, okay, wait a minute, I feel a bit exhausted. Let's go to the gym, let's train. I go running or I do my Shaolin practice. And you realize that you exchange these certain habits that you've had, and it becomes really normal. It becomes very normal that you feel like, oh, I need to have a run to just get this out of my system and to move this energy. And this awareness is key. Being mindful, being really aware and conscious of the decisions you can make. I can only emphasize as much as really as important it is to embrace change, what is important to maintain this change. And to be able to always understand that you have the choices. And this is self-responsibility and self-discipline. And we come across a lot of scenarios where we feel like, why did this happen to me again? And how I see it this way is I actually don't see it anymore this way. I actually go inside of it and say, okay, wait a minute. What is within me that I have to shift? That I have to shift the vibration and the frequency to change my surroundings, or why this situation happened to me. And then I go back within meditation, take care of myself, running, whatever it is, pivot this vibration within me. And then I suddenly see rapid changes around me and things that turn around quickly. And this is the beauty of doing this whole thing and working with energy and vibration and frequency, that as much as we think we are powerless, we actually have the power within to shift things around. But it takes practice. It takes self-discipline, showing up for oneself, and it takes practice. And it also takes the courage to do things differently and to take responsibility and not be the victim and pointing around. Yeah, but he and she and had whatever they said. Who gives a flying F? Who? Your life is your life. Our life is our life. And we can change it and switch it around. And this is very easy. Once you got to hang to it, that you shift your own vibration, that you don't allow the outside world to determine what you will do at this very moment. Meaning, you have friends around you and you sit there and everyone is drinking. Alcohol is actually really bringing down your vibration and frequency. And when you notice that, you feel like, no, I'm just going to have a ginger ale. And you get really used to it. And you suddenly notice how the mood and the energy frequency and the vibration shifts. But you're quite aware and conscious and aware of and mindful of it. And you realize, wait a minute, I'm actually not really enjoying this because people are just most of the time gossiping, not being very friendly to each other, nor being very honest to each other. And through the BS, that's fine. Walk out. Walk out. It's okay. And this is something I can only emphasize all the time. You have the power and the choice to do what resonates for you, to keep your vibration high, your frequency high, to engage or disengage. Maybe we are wobbling in the transitions and we realize old habits will come back, but then you know what? In this process, we are in a learning stage, in a process of transformation, and it's okay if sometimes we slip. But it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you are continuing to love yourself and taking responsibility for yourself and show up for yourself. And this is the key when we are actually embracing change. And self-discipline this week, I've been working nonstop. I still found about half an hour time to run to the gym, to do my exercises, my practice. Every morning the meditation, yoga, because I knew if I would not do this, I could not work those long hours. They were just for this time being to really perform on a short time basis. But you knew that after certain couple of days, it's over and you can rest. But I had to really find moderation and balance on how to deal with certain tasks that were at hand and I was responsible for. And this is the same with your own life. You're taking responsibility. And victimizing yourself and blaming everything around you because of this person or this scenario or this situation, I was not able to do this. I think, look at it and see if somehow we can bring the power back within. And it is possible. It's not possible. It is always possible. And I always ask my guides, divine spirits, and universe.